Namaste. Welcome to the beautiful platform of Year to Year. I, Poonam Upadhyay, I'm a holistic dietitian, naturopath, and as a healer, I am in the forum of Year to Year. Welcome you all. Today we are going to discuss about a very important topic, which is the art of letting go. But before that, let's understand about this beautiful platform through this video.
Mental health is how you feel, how you think, how you behave. It's part of life and it's not a stigma anymore. Hello everyone, I am Rucha Mehta, founder of a beautiful initiative, Ear to Hear. We started 5 months back, which was on 1st of Jan, and we have representatives from lot of cities and states. I would like to request you to join us to make a difference in your city, in your state. We would like to welcome all the women to come forward and support us because together we can and we will make a difference.
Okay, so with this wonderful video, uh, let's build a community where we normalize mental health, and especially in women, where we usually are so much worried and stressed to talk about it. And do you know this is the reason why the stress and the mental trauma increases? Today we are going to discuss about that. The art of letting go. I have this glass of water filled. Okay, so we all observe it carefully and let me know that if this glass is full, if I need to add excess water to it, will it occupy? The answer is obviously no. Similar is our mind, our body. Somewhere we are so much engrossed, our mind is so much full with different things where we are unable to prioritize and no space, even if we get something which is very useful. Thank you, Richaji. So similar is our mind. It's quite full with the stuffs which are not required by us, which are not required by our body, which is not required by our mind. So there is some need, important need first to understand and let go the things which are not required, so that that mental peace, that clarity is there. And it depends on you and it depends on me. Are we ready for that? Are we ready for that clarity? Are we ready for bringing that peace? So let's understand it. And you know, uh, I want all of you who are watching this live or will be watching it afterwards to bring a pen and paper with you to keep it and write down two important things which you need to know about your goals. You need to do to achieve your goals, and set yourself some timer of 5 minutes. So this you will be doing these activities after our sessions are over. And again you have to write one to two things which you want to abandon. Free up time to achieve your goals. So this is a very important step to understand how we can work or what things we are carrying inside our mind. What happens in this thing? We talk about mental peace, we talk about calmness, we talk about stressful situation to avoid this or abandon this, right? But are we really working on it? No, because our mind is full of clutter. So that is important to sit down with your own self and contemplate on these things. So if these two questions will give you clarity that what are your goals and what are the things which you need to do so that your clarity, you get good clarity about your priorities. Now, after you write it down, you have to, the question which is always there is, how will you find the time? I don't have time. We always keep on repeating that thing. And when we observe, just before observing your own self, try to observe whatever people say around you. So they will be, I am full, I don't have time, I don't have proper this, I cannot do. So this is the thing. So you have to remember, we all have to remember, we all women have to remember that we will not find time. We have to make time. If you want time, you have to make it. And we have to make that time. And that is compulsion. And this compulsion is for each and everyone who is in this platform, who is listening to me, or who is somewhere multitasking and doesn't have time for their own self. Very important point, because we are doing ample number of things, but we are not focusing on our own self. And unless and until we don't focus, all things is like waste doing other things, because we are not connected to our own self. We are not consciously aware what we are doing. So if that root, if we catch that, we will grow ahead. But if we don't catch it, automatically there will be halt at that place. So very important to find time for yourself. And when you have achieved your goals, and the things which you can abandon or clear so that you can achieve your goals. After that, you have to focus on your priorities. See, there are different things which we do. We all agree. Women, I think we all are always busy, super busy with family, with friends, friends to less, but family, our work, home, kitchen, so many things to do. To remember, you have to focus on the things which is urgent or which is important. Unless and until we don't emphasize on our priorities, we will be juggling between these two things, and sometimes the important things will go away and urgent things will remain, which will not solve the purpose of what we are doing. So it's very important to focus and understand that what is urgency. Is it urgent or is it important? If we prioritize things, so you can differentiate between these two things and work on that platform or that way, so that your normal task or the things which are not very much important doesn't become urgent, and you focus on what is your goal, and you have that passion alive and live like happily with that passion. Okay, so I think if you all agree with me, what happens when we are not connected or we don't prioritize things? We keep on, like, the 1 second converts into minutes, minutes into hours into weeks, weeks into months, months into years, and we are still there and still struggling because we have not emptied our content and we ourselves are not ready for letting go, and this years may just go away and we are just sitting on a cage, on a fence, and it is our mistake of not understanding our priorities, and we are converting normal things into urgency and working on that thing endlessly. I hope you all agree with me, because it happens with all of us, and sometimes it we have to learn from that. So that first mistake what we make is not understanding, and how we can actually rectify it by accepting about it. We have our own choice to make, but each second, each minute is important. So it is on us, it is on you, it is on to me what we choose, how we want to live our life. uh, we are doing same thing again and again, and then we accept different result. Why? How will we get it? We have to contemplate on that. So yeah, this is very important, and we have to actually understand its value and importance of our own strength. Because if we are powerful, if we have that strength, we can easily share this with others, share that energies with others. And unless and until we don't contemplate, we don't realize our own value, our own time, our own priorities, how will we make that difference? Also, in our mental capabilities. नहीं तो क्या होगा? Just full time we are just keeping on. We are our problem which is not affecting me in mental, physical way, but that is मतलब नहीं है. Repeatedly that thing is happening. But as my energies, I am the one who is responsible where I am draining my energies. So concentrate on my passion, thing which is important, and let go the things which is not at all important, life will be much simpler and subtle. And we all want that, doesn't we? So who all agree with me? Again, I will share a small incident which is very common, but then to what's what's on your plate? Is your plate full or empty? Think. If we think, if we are on in hotel and if we are having our lunch or dinner, we have ample good amount of money, or if we are at party, our plates are full and we feel satisfied, or we might not feel satisfied. But when we see the worst, as well as the people who are at the higher side, we understand the different scenarios, the different types of people we live around with. For someone who is very poor, for them, if they have even one chapati and no bhaji but onion, they feel their plates are full. We sometimes, if we have normal, if we are fasting, if our plates have ample amount of, or even one fruit might satisfy us. But if we are not fasting, but the mind is full, where we have to eat different type of food items, or we have to check whether how is my taste buds, and am I enjoying my senses. If my plates are full, I have ample number of plates, I will not be happy. So the question here is, do you enjoy where you are, or do you like see your own plate and then you contemplate that are you happy or satisfied, or you want to you judge by others plate, looking at others plate? That is very important. And somewhere we all do that. It's all right, it is a part of our journey where we have to learn. But then, very important questions, are you, do you enjoy where you are? And it's on us what we see. Like as I said, if I drink this water and I have half filled and some might see it is half empty, and some might see it is filled. So the perception changes when you see that, yeah, at least I have this amount of water, and some might only struggle that this much is empty. So why is this? So somewhere that decluttering or letting go of some things is very essential, and we have to work on that. So in that scenario, as I said you, we have to set our priorities, what we want in our life, and we have to work on that. Okay. And the other thing is the power of saying no. It's very common with all of us, but there is some scenario where I feel really this, that how can I like say no to some person or some situation. But yes, we have to learn that, and it's all right. It's not, if it is not our cup of tea, it's all right to you know say no or avoid that thing. It's, we cannot be everywhere, and we have to set our goals, and as per our priorities we have to set that things first. No, it happens with me but then too, yes, we have to learn and learn that how we can say no if that situation is not for me, and if I have to let go that situation, how can I say no? The first point is stop. So just stop instead of rushing. Like, what happens, we are in rush, always in rush. I don't know where we need to go, but while doing something we are always in rush, and we have to like uh, understand or stop at some situation and ask ourselves, is this my priority? Just don't run blindly. Stop, take a deep breath. Few minutes are enough for that. Take a deep breath and think that, is it a priority for me? Look, take your time and like look at your plate. Is your plate full with your commitment? Is your plate full with your own calendars? You have some needs, you have some personal, professional, family commitment which you want to go forward, or if it is no, just after you stop, you look at yourself, at your own schedule, listen and acknowledge what are your feelings, what does your heart, your mind wants to convey to you, and then just take decision with that. Make a conscious decision that what you want to do. So that way we can at least start with the journey of saying no. Letting go is very important and very important step to get over. And no is one more important step. And let's keep it simple for yourself. If you cannot commit, do not ask the RA. Means I will think and let you know, or I will tell you afterwards. Simply just think over, and if it's not possible, before making any commitment, just say no. The simple thing is we can set time limits where you can say that, yeah, this is like this schedule for this month is quite packed and quite tight, and uh, I can spend, if it's like you cannot leave that thing, or if you have to work, I can spend this much time in this project or this commitment. So is it all right with you? Then go ahead. Best thing. So go with that. But yes, letting go is important, and we all have to learn that. And what else can you let go? So this is about the work or the family, but what else that we need to understand in this journey of mental health, which is important and which will help you to let go? Battles that can't be won. So somewhere you know that this is of no use, or if you are spending much of time in that scenario, then to nothing much you will gain from that. Just let go. If you feel that something is very complicated and it's unable, you are unable to process it, or processing is taking lots of time, escape, delete, or let go that project. And if you have tried something for relationship for that time that doesn't work in that way, that direction, let go it. Think that no one, if you feel that something which you are doing, like you are doing lots of effort, you're taking lots of effort, you're doing lots of like giving your heart, soul to something, but that effort from that side is not coming the way you want, you need to let go. So it's very important in that phase. And let's see how we can do our best in this scenario. So what's how we can go forward in this? Prioritizing, like you have to, if you can again write what is urgent and what is important. Just keep on checking on daily basis or weekly basis or in 15 days, that what is urgent and what is important, anything you want to add or change. And then write down at least one action. Like if something is there, what one action which you will take. Remember our first, we proved that the goals which are not important or which takes lots of time. So which that action which you will take in this day or this week or in this 15 days, which will help you to reduce this and let go whatever things which is required for you. And set intervals to check back with each other. So it's not like it's not like once you have made this plan, it is it will be successful and you have to work towards it. The thing is you have to again go towards your goals and understand it and work towards it. So very important point. Thank you, Madhvi. Glad to know you are here. And yeah, so now it's on us how we have to keep ourselves, our body, mind, emotion, how we have to set that. Our, do we need to be in the frame where we are always happy? Look at our plate which is full or empty, or glass of water. How are we setting this? Are we looking at the empty part, or are we looking at the filled part? Because that can bring lots of difference. So it's on us. Trust your body. What your heart says. Just listen to that. Have that faith that you will work. It will work. Or if it doesn't work, we will learn some lessons from it. And that way we can actually set or let go things. Because unless and until we don't let go our things, our emotions, we cannot move ahead in this journey and lead or understand this beautiful journey, this beautiful life, we will not be grateful. We will be grateful for the things which are around us and which we are, you know, blessed with. Uh, let's take example of this Corona call or the Corona period where we were always grateful to the universe, to the God, where daily we had meals on our plate. But there were some people who didn't had that privilege. And so let's focus on that positive thoughts, that positive behavior. Initially, it won't be that easy to go in that direction, or it might take time. You might feel that like it's not that easy as you are saying. Yeah, I completely agree with you, and we have to take this journey together ahead, and we have to work on it until and unless we reach the stage where we are also satisfied and happy with the things which we have, and we can make that difference in our life. And when the woman's life is improvised, her physical, mental, emotional plane automatically shoots up, raises up. Her standard of living, or the way when the mindset change, she is not changing her own self, she is changing her own self in a way that she is helping the society, she is helping the community, she is helping the whole family. Slowly, steadily, you will have that stability. But first, you have to prioritize your own self and work where you have to give importance, and what things you have to let go. Very important thing. And let's start this journey together. Anyone can approach this platform, or the people who are working here, who have issues which can be sorted very easily, and this journey can be made beautiful. And thanks to the whole team of here, who are doing this job of create that uniqueness in us. Your goals, the things which are required for your goals, and the thing which you are doing which is not important for your goals, or you're not working on it, spending lots of time there, free so that you can work on your goals, because you all are beautiful, awesome, lots of energies, lots of love. We all have that love, unconditional love inside. The things we have to just find out the way to find to utilize that. Understand urgency and importance are two different things. Do not club them together. If you don't work on your priorities, then simple things which are of not that much value will become urgency and will deviate from your goals. We have to learn to say no. We have to stop, look, listen, like the way how we can actually understand our own self, or on our priorities, and work on only that aspect, so that it becomes very easier, whether it is your office, whether it is your family, whether it is your own husband, spouse. Like, just understand your feelings, your emotions, and somewhere if you feel you need your own time, learn to say no. And it's everywhere. Like, letting go is very important, so that we clear the clutter. Like, if we clear, if unless and until we don't clean our cupboard and do not remove the things which are not required, which we are not wearing, we cannot put other sets of clothes inside. Similar is our our emotions our bottle that kachra that is not remote, we cannot keep ourselves welcome the things which is around and want to come in, want to see you progressing or be the criteria for your progress unless and until we don't remove our clutter. And then uh, support. So support system is must. Let's become support system of each other, help each other to grow. That will help us to live life peacefully, calmly, and this will also help us to bring clarity in our mind. Another more thing, sometimes we sort of want to run from ourselves. We don't want to think of some situation and we keep ourselves busy doing one thing or other thing. That is not important. But then actually we are not facing that situation at that time because we don't know how to act. So this is also very important. Then we have to be productive rather than being busy. So with that, I will end today's session and let's all come together and learn the art of letting go so that we lead a peaceful life and grow and evolve together. Thank you. Namaste.
प्रॉब्लम मुझे भी है, लेकिन कोई शेयर करने वाला नहीं है. You can talk to me. I'm there for you. Come and join us on the below number. We will keep it a secret. The promise that you will have a smile before